Our topic for today is how to derive and use the quadratic formula. We have here the standard form of a quadratic equation: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, in which a is the leading coefficient, the coefficient of x squared, and b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. Then we are going to transpose c to the right side of the equation. This is now become ax squared plus bx equals negative c, and we are going to use here the completing the square to solve for x. And to do that, we are going to make this coefficient here 1, so we are going to divide both sides of the equation by a. So we have here ax squared over a plus bx over a equals negative c over a. So here, cancel the a here as 1, so we have now x squared plus bx over a equals negative c over a. Then by completing the squares, we are going to add the middle term divided by 2 squared to both sides of the equation. Here we have we have here b over a, so the middle term now becomes b over 2a plus b over 2a squared to both sides of the equation, both the left and the right side of the equation. Then we are going to simplify the right side of the equation. We have b squared over the square of 2a is 4a squared. The square of b is b squared. Notice here that this left side of the equation is now a perfect square, so we can factor this as x plus b over 2a squared equals, this is equals to negative c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Then simplifying this one, find the LCD, the least common denominator, for a squared. So since we have a here, so we are going to multiply that with 4ac, now negative 4ac plus b squared over 4a squared. Now interchange b, since this is a positive and this is a negative, so to change that, you have now b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Then getting the square root of both sides of the equation, we have this cancels here, the square is cancelled with the square root, and we cannot extract the square root of this one, the numerator, b squared over 4a, the b squared minus 4ac, but we can extract this one, 4a squared, to, so we have now x plus b over 2a equals plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is not included in the square root anymore since we extract. This is the result of 4a squared. Then transpose this one, b over 2a, to the right side of the equation. We have now x equals negative b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Since we have a common denominator 2a, we can combine this as x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is the quadratic formula. So let's have an example how to use this one. We have here 8x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0, and we have here 8 is a and 2 is b, and 15, negative 15 is c. So let's substitute a to a. We have now 4 minus 4 times 8c over 2 times 8. This is the a of the formula. Then we have here the 2. Let's substitute this one to b. So we have here minus or negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared, the b, minus 4 times 8 times c over 2 times 8, and 15 is our c, so substitute. So we have now x equals minus 2 plus or minus square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 8 times negative 15, since this is a minus here, negative 15 over 2 times 8. This one is negative 2, and this one is 4, and this one here is plus, since we have a negative here and a negative here. So this is equals to 480, and this is 16 here. This is 16. 2 times 8 is 16. So we have here x equals x equals negative 2 plus or minus square root of 4 squared plus 480 over 16. This 480 comes from here, and since we have a negative here and a negative, so we have here a plus. So the square of 4 and the square of 2 is 4, and 2 times 8 is 16. Simplifying this one, we have x equals negative 2 plus or minus square root of 484 over 16. And the square root of 484, if you have a calculator, is equals to 22. So we have here negative 2 plus or minus 22 over 16. So we have now the two values of x. The first value of x is x equals negative 2 plus 22 over 16. This one here is sub 1. So this is the first value of x. X sub 1 equals negative 2 plus 22 over 16. And the other value of x is x sub 2 equals negative 2 minus 22 over 16. First, solving this one. Negative 2 plus 22 is 20 over 16. We have 20 over 16. Reducing to its lowest term, divisible by 4. The numerator and the denominator can be divided by 4. So we have 5 over 4 as the first value of x. X sub 1 equals 5 over 4. And second value of x, negative 2 minus 22 is negative 24 over 16. So negative 24 over 16. This can be both sides. The fraction can be divided by 8, divisible by 8. So to reduce its lowest term, we have negative 3 over 2. That's the answer for this one. 8x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. The first value of x is 5 over 4, and the second value of x is negative 3 over 2.